Good morning, everybody. How you doing? Happy Tuesday, Blues Day out there in YouTube land. It's me, the Huckster. Welcome to the Morning Mug. Goodness, your morning dose of coolness and the ability to not speak because you just woke up an hour ago. Classic Huck. But yeah, man, look, we're gonna have some fun today. It's just gonna be a real loosey goosey kind of show. Talk about some of the fun trailers that happened at the Super Bowl. So we're gonna lean onto the movie trailers, and if you want to talk about some of the regular kind of trailers that happen or the commercials that happen as well, we'll do that too. But we can't do all that unless we roll this. So you know the drill. Grab a drink, grab a snack. Oh my goodness, it is time. That's right. For the morning mug. Let's go. My friends, welcome back to the Morning Mug. Now let's chat. All right, my friends, I always like to throw up a little sunshiny morning mug. Oh, throw on that ticker, Bob. All right, take the mug down. Let's get rolling. I always like to say, how do I look? How do I sound? I know the camera's a little whatever. What it is, but hopefully the audio is good. I'm kind of looking to my side here. Caveman said sound is great. But let's get to it. Let's see who's hanging out at the cafe. Door opens, the bell dings. People are sitting down, grabbing what they love. Let's see who's here. Collector Movie Man, of course, bright and early. How you doing? Can't wait for this Thursday, seeing Captain America. You're going to go on Screen X. That's a pretty cool experience, where they peel it down the sides and stuff. I don't know if I'd want to see it on 4DX. So the whole shaking thing, it's a little overplayed. I don't need that. I just hope it doesn't snow. Oh, because we're supposed to get a snowstorm on Wednesday. Dang. Well, that would be unpleasant, especially, you got to see that movie. Can't wait for next week. Because Panic Room on 4K is coming. Constantine. Yeah, look at that. Nosferatu, Amadeus. Lots of stuff coming in the horizon, y'all, on 4K. Caveman, there he is. Hey there, people. Hit the like button like you're the Red Hulk. See, Red Hulk. Let's go. Smash it. Look, Caveman, thank God you're here because I don't say it enough. I never remind people. But yeah, wherever we're at now, we got 13 watching, at least from what I can see, and only 8 likes. So let's start slapping, my friends. Very exciting. I just found there's PlayStation 5 State of Play today. Oh, you big gamer, Dave. You big old gamer ready to go. Wolverine game. That'd be cool. Adrian James is here. Good morning, old chum. Doing good. Doing good. Got the girls off this morning without a hitch. Let's see. Wasn't there one actual trailer showing the Super B? Because they like to demonetize. You have to say the full word. Wasn't the rest of them like T spots for trailers? Oh, yeah. We're going to get into those. There was a whole kit and caboodle of them. There was some good ones. I mean, it's all, how you see them. But there were a couple of good ones. Kelly, what's going on, man? Good morning, Huck and friends. Watching Batter Santa and working on your collection. Cool, man. I didn't watch the SB while I watched the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl. That's awesome. Here, I'm going to move my list here. There we go. That's cool. How was the Puppy Bowl? I saw some clips. It was cute. I heard that's where James Gunn was hanging out. We didn't get no Superman trailer. We were teased, y'all. That's all right, though. I mean, maybe they didn't have anything bigger ready to go since the teaser dropped just a couple of weeks ago. So, he might be wanting to slow play it a little bit closer to the actual movie. But there's also the assumption here too. I've heard this. Thanks, Kelly. That some people don't want to drop their trailer on Super Bowl because then it becomes one of many that people talk about. Oh, did you see Thunderbolts? Did you see Smurfs? Did you see Mission Impossible? Stuff like that. And then it becomes part of the collective, right? But if you wait and have your own special day and drop it on a random Wednesday in March, something like that, then everyone's talking about it all by itself. And I kind of like that. I kind of want people talking about Superman all by itself. But we'll get to those trailers. We'll get to them. So yeah, good working on your collection there. Mr. Moody is here. Greetings. Hey there, Mr. Huck, and a big howdy to everyone in the chat. People just coming in, grabbing chairs. The table's filling up. It's a good thing we reserved the huge table in the back for all of us. Hey there, Mr. Moody, we get some haze in. Cool. Hey, Caveman Fish is here. What's up, my friend? Look at that. Morning Muggles. We're here, Fish. We're here. Craig is here too. Loving it. And the sound is great. Yeah, I took a peek. I side-eyed that. Thank you, Caveman. Hey, Fish. Mama Blu-ray's here. You got your coffee and your English muffin. Girl, I had an English muffin this weekend. Although what I tend to do with them is I turn them into egg sandwiches for the family. We got a little egg, little cheese, fix it up just right. A little bacon on the top of that. Put it on some English muffins. Oh, I made some burgers last night, y'all. Fresh. Make them patties, man. Throw in some breadcrumbs, put an egg in that stuff. Oh, the fam was saying, I don't know what you done to the burgers, Dad, but they were good last night. Threw a little avocado on there, a little California treatment on that sucker. See, I'm doing that now before the tariffs ruin our avocados. Thanks a lot, T-Rump, because I like my avocados. But yeah, once that those tariffs kick in, avocado is going to be expensive in this state. So I thought I'd treat us to an avocado while we still can. Oh, morning, Caveman. Look at that. All right. Thanks, y'all. Thanks for seeing us sound good. Mama Bonnie and Steve. Yeah. Look at all you guys. I just love it. Everybody's coming in. And look, we're like I said, we're just hanging, having fun. If you got any questions to keep us, rolling along, let's hear them, y'all. Throw them out. So how's the studio looking? Pretty fresh, I guess. I tidied up a little bit for you guys. Smirk88 is here. Greetings, Smirk. I'll try to do the smirk on your avatar. Ready? It's the best I can do. All right. Hello there, Mama Blu-ray. Always smacking first thing. I appreciate that, man. I like that. You come in, just start smacking stuff. Within reason. Good morning, everyone. Michael's here. What's up, bud? French vanilla coffee and the morning mug, great combination. Dude, and you're here. See, that makes it an even cooler combination. We got another Michael. I got a whole slew of Michaels here. What's up, Mr. Hubbard? Greetings from the East Coast. Cinnamon Man's back. Good morning, Hucksters. Got his coffee and popcorn. Kelly says Puppy Bowl and Kitty halftime show was the cutest. Oh, hopefully, I wonder if they got that on YouTube. I gotta watch that. Those Puppy Bowls are so fun. Thunderbolts trailer is pretty good. Oh, we're going to talk about that Thunderbolts trailer. That's right, Adrian. Do they have like wiener dogs versus corgis? Or are they mixed? Oh, they're asking for the Puppy Bowl. Let's see. I was hoping that they'd do a Lilo and Stitch trailer because it's supposed to come out. Well, yeah, but you saw what they did. They just basically, instead of doing that, they just threw a CGI Stitch. Wait. Stitch shows you what I know. Yeah, Stitch is the thing, the creature. Yeah, running around on the field, crashing carts into goalposts and things like that. So that was cute. That was enough to get you going. Like, oh yeah, there's going to be a trailer. So again, that was just trying to do something a little different that people would remember, because we're going to get that trailer, I'm sure, in a week or so, and we'll talk all about it when it does drop. Hisham is here saying howdy, Huck. Today I have a lot of questions for you. I had a terrible accident. Oh no, Harvard University. Wait, I've had terrible. Well, it says accent, but then it sounded more like you meant accident. So maybe it's just accent. You have terrible accent. I think you have great accent. Is Harvard University are really expensive? Yeah, they can be. Yes, they can be. My daughter's been applying for colleges, so I'm well aware how those Ivy League colleges can be very expensive. DVD Bonkers is here. What's good, man? What's going on? Good to see you here. Super Bowl spent their money promoting Taylor Swift. Was going to be there. Yeah. I mean, she was there. Poor Tay, her boyfriend, did not do so well. At least she could go comfort Kelsey after the loss. They just played terrible, y'all, at that game. Y'all saw it. Ugh. But, and the thing is, I went in, I didn't have a pony in the race, right? Because I'm a New Orleans Saints fan, and we haven't had a Super Bowl ring since 2009. But that's okay. We got one. There's still a lot of teams out there trying for their first Super Bowl win ever. So I'm happy to say, whilst Drew Brees was the captain, we acquired a ring. Would have been nice to get at least another one. But so I went for the underdogs, which I really felt were the Eagles, because everyone was like, "Oh, Mahomes and Kelsey, and it's going to be a three-peat," and I'm like, I'm just over that. So let's go Birds. So good thing I chose that team, because if you're going for the Chiefs, did not go so well for you, my friends. I feel bad for you if you're in a funk. I really do, because if I was flipped, I'd be in the funk with you. So, but boy, they did not come into play. Let's just be honest. It was an A whooping. Fish says bacon huck muffin. Huck muffin with cheese. Yeah, so like my whole menu, what you're saying, Fish, is everything should be Huck named. If you want a bowl of cereal, it's like Huck Crunch. And you get a Huck McMuffin, and I get you. All right, that's kind of funny. Make me a whole menu. Let's see what you come up with. Are you getting some treasured eggs? Yeah, those too, man. Those were coming like gold. So yeah, my wife went out and bought a 12-pack the other night. Get out of here. My sister's here, y'all. Hey, little brother. Oh, all right. So I know this is, I usually save these for Super Chat. So sister, she's never there. I love my sister. Okay. The fact that you're here, you do get something special that I usually give to people who throw in a Super Chat. But you get it for being here because you're my sister. Right, here we go. Look at that, girl. You didn't know that was coming, did you? Y'all be super sweet to this lady. She's the best sis in the universe. I'm so stoked you're here. Hi. I don't know how late you can hang, but welcome, my precious older sister. For the Puppy Bowl, it's a mix of puppies and dogs, like a football team. They're the cutest. What is happening with the box office, Bob? Are you telling Bob that he needs to pull up some box office? K-Man, I appreciate you keeping Bob on his toes, because sometimes he's not always with it. So let me. Hey, Bob, could you come in here? He's not even in the room. I think he's just probably getting him one of those Huck muffins. Hi, Bob. Could you please do us all a favor and pop it up? Ready? And yoink. Come on, Bob. Come on. You got this, girl. There it is. There it is. All right. Bob, toss me to the other side. Thank you, buddy. All right, here we go. You got to get some like food into Bob. He gets slow. He's slow on the draw. If you don't like throw some like muffins down his neck. All right, here we go. Look at this box office. I'm going to tell you, I'm a bit surprised, because me being a big Kihu Kwan fan, hello, short round and everything everywhere all at once, was shocked to see this in spot number 3. But I think it also kind of shows you that it's still the families going out. This was Super Bowl weekend. So I think it kept a lot of the older people out on Sunday for sure, because they were partying up on Super Bowl. S Bowl, the big game. Don't come after me. Let's see. Here we go. But naturally, the family won. For all the people who didn't care and just grabbed their kids, they went out to Dogman again. So Dogman was number 1. With 13.8 mil, y'all. But the horror love movie, Heart Eyes, came in second with 8.3. And there's My Love Hurts, and This Does Hurt, only 5.8 for Kiyu Kwan. Mufasa, still cranking it in the top 5. These live-action Disney remakes, they don't go for originality very much, but they certainly know what's going to bring in the money. That, Moana 2, they're set. They're making money, y'all. I know we're sort of waiting for that day Disney fails, because they can be corporate munches. But there it is. Not happening today. And Companion, my favorite on the group, because at this point, it is now the only one I've seen. Usually I've seen everything or close to it in the top 5. But Companion, y'all, is so good. If you want to see a funny, scary, it's not a horror movie, but it is a great like tense little action thriller action. It's like, but it's like a thriller, uh, robo movie. It's good. It's good. Jack Quaid is in this. We might even talk about Jack Quaid here in a hot minute because he had a commercial. Novocaine, was that his commercial? I think it was. Yeah. That was during the Super Bowl at the big game. It was pretty good. So yeah, there's your box office. Now it could be too that Ke Kwan is still not really a household name. I think those of us who know him and love him from like Goonies and the movies I mentioned and stuff like that, we're happy to see him in a leading role, but it's not like it's Tom Cruise. It's not like it's or even Glenn Powell, who's the up and coming actor who's, much more popular. So yeah, I don't think he has enough juice in him yet to, I don't know, put him on top of the box office, but I'm hoping it's good. I hear it's mixed. I know my buddy Mike, I don't know if Mega Mike is here, but he went and saw it with his wife. His wife liked it, but he did not. So at least there is some people out there liking it. But there you go. So that is your box office. Thank you, Caveman, for teeing that up. Might as well see what's coming out on Friday. Got some humdingers. There you go. Now, a fun one I just threw up here is the Oscar-nominated short films are coming out. So maybe in a theater near you, there'll be a little auditorium that is just sort of round the clock showing off these shorts. So there you go. Be on the lookout for those. But the bigger ones, of course, are Captain America Brave New World coming out and Paddington in Peru. All right. So let's talk about it. Who's excited for Captain America Brave New World? Are we? I just feel like people. Here's my take. I think people want to go see it. They're like, you know what? I'm happy to go see it. I was about to use the word anxious and excited. I don't think those are the adjectives people are using. I just think they want to go see it. But I think there's excitement for a lot more other movies, we'll say, and maybe a lot of the ones that were mentioned during the Super Bowl, which we'll talk about. But yeah, I mean, look, it's also Valentine's weekend. And I know my wife and I want to go to a movie, and she wants to go see Love Hurts, but now she's hearing it's not that good. So she doesn't want to waste. She doesn't go to the theater often during the year. That's my thing. So she doesn't want to waste it if Love Hurts isn't great. She's like, maybe we can catch it on streaming. So maybe we'll go to Captain America. Maybe that's a little bit more of a guarantee of a better time at the cinema. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Where should I take my girl for the Valentine's weekend? Should it be Love Hurts? She's not going to go to Heart Eye, so don't even start typing that. It's not her thing. Or Captain America. What should I take her to? We're gonna take her to a nice dinner and stuff like that too. But so there you go. That's the thing. That's where we're at. I think that's all my cards. Yeah, there you go. So that's it. I didn't make a ton of cards for today's show because I thought we were just going to play around. Well, actually, here, let's throw this one back up, because at least we can chat about that. And this is just I just put a couple up here, but I have a whole list of them. So these are just a few movie trailers that came out during the S Bowl, the big game. Yeah, okay, cleverly worded that up top there. And you got your Thunderbolts. I think it's very hilarious. It's a Wheaties box design, because if you saw the trailer, the David Harbour's character, he's talking about, I want us to be on the Wheaties box, with the little toy that's in there like that. And which is kind of funny because Wheaties doesn't have toys, but maybe in the movie, like somebody calls him out, like it's got to be somebody who goes, there's no toys in Wheaties, but I don't know, you know what I mean? But still, and then like shortly thereafter, there's a promo poster that looks like a Wheaties box. I'm excited for this. I'll just talk about the ones on the screen first, and then we'll pull it down, and then we'll just ramble on about the other trailers and see what y'all thought. So Thunderbolts I put first because it was my favorite trailer. I think it just looks different and exciting, and it's got like just a different feel and tone. It's got definitely, I think this is Marvel's swing at a Suicide Squad, although technically Guardians was as well, but Guardians is over. So this is sort of a way to take a B team, a bunch of misfit, non-heroes, if you will, and make them a team. And I think the energy and the chemistry looks good. The Smurfs movie. I don't know, y'all. I just don't care for the Smurfs, really. They're falling out of the sky, and one of the Smurfs like, I just smurfed myself. I'm like, oh, here we go. smurfed yourself. But you got Rihanna as Smurfette, so you got some name recognition pedigree doing some voiceover for the film. I don't know. I don't care. I'm not. I am not eager to go see that. Like, I'm pretty much eager to see everything else on the screen except that. So we'll see. We'll see if I have nothing else to go see. Maybe I'll go to that. Let's put it this way. If my daughter, who's 17, by the way, but she loves animated movies, if she has no interest in seeing that, then I doubt I will. Next to that is a Jurassic World Rebirth. That was kind of a coolish trailer, kind of neat. It had some nice suspense, a lot of dinos in this, so at least it's not a bunch of locusts attacking people. So we actually get dinos. What we need though on that boat is a lot of people. We need munchables. We need that boat to just be a big snack bag, right? For these dinos. We want to see dinos just munching stuff, because if all you have is the primary cast, that's not enough. It's not body count. Look, people want to go to these dinos to see them go amok and have a feast. Let's face it. Except Scarlett Johansson. You don't want them to munch on her because she's too hot. So, yeah. What do y'all think? You're right. It's got to have a body count. You got to get some munching going on. You got to keep upping the game and pushing that PG-13 rating as hard as you can. Let's go. Okay, so you got Lilo and Stitch, which we did not see a quote trailer for, but he was running amok on the field, which was kind of cute and adorable. And for me, Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. I kind of like when a franchise sees its ending and just says, "Let's go ahead and cap it," because it turns into the ridiculousness that is Fast and the Furious. Like, I just don't care about that franchise at all. But I love this franchise. I love Ethan Hunt. I love Tom Cruise. If you watch my channel, you know that. And if this is his way of buttoning up that franchise and saying, okay, I need to just sort of, let's put the Ethan Hunt adventures away and, end big, end on top, end strong. I liked the last movie, Dead Reckoning Part 1. I didn't like that it was 2 hours and 40 minutes and leaves you hanging with sort of a just okay villain, but the action set pieces were actually phenomenal. If you saw the movie, they were quite good. And yeah, so I'm excited for that, to see where it ends. So that's just these on the screen, y'all. Now let's get back to you. I'll start talking about some other things. But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want before we move on to that. Huck, I have a quick question. Go up in price. Yeah, I mean, it's look, our beloved Prez did something that angered our friends to the north and south, and then pulled back a little bit and says, okay, now I'm going to pull back on the tariffs because I can. Yeah, aren't I the best now? Because I told you I was going to raise them, and then they started raising their tariffs on us, and so it was making us have to pay a lot more for everything else. So look, if things keep going the way they are, yes, everything coming from anywhere else is just going to go up in price. So yeah, I mean, and look, those people aren't going to eat it, y'all. That's not the way it works. They still want to make that same profit. Even if it's the same profit, they're not greedy. They're going to raise it. So we as the consumer are going to have to make up for what's happening. So we are not lowering prices. That is not happening in this country. You better get used to it. So yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen too soon. Like, maybe we have enough product that we can, stockpile it in the closets of those studios, so they have, the cases and stuff like that. But it could. I mean, they already feel like they're up anyway, because Disney decided to make steelbooks like $35, $40, $45. So things are already going up in price that maybe we won't feel it, because they've already started jacking the prices up just to be greedy. So maybe that price is set enough, but I don't know. I feel like everybody just wants to raise their rates. Our guy Tom looks like he did some insane stunts for this. I know, hanging off, but like, it makes me nervous. And my man, what's going on, by the way? Because look, Tom ain't getting any younger, and dude's hanging off planes. I'm just like, oh, please don't. Because like those body harnesses, what if they snap? And he's only hanging, he's only tethered by the ropes in his, in his harness suits that are under his wardrobe. I worry for the dude. I don't want him to do a stunt so crazy that we lose him. So, Tom, let's wrap up this stuff so you can move on. You have wowed us wonderfully. I watched a pretty good werewolf movie last night on Freevee, Moon of the Wolf, an old 1972 TV movie that aired back in 1972 and ABC's first time watch. Whoa. Yeah, I love those old TV movies. Dude, I have to track that down. That was on, which one? Freevee? Okay. Cool, Michael. Thanks. Seems to be a ton of Chris Farley and John Candy releases on Blu-ray 4K lately. Oh, yeah. Missed the initial release of Beverly Hills Ninja on Blu-ray. I got that. Yep. Found the Australian release at a good price. No, he's 10-Bit Kid. What is going on? Yeah, I just grabbed that last year as well. That was only on Blu-ray, the Beverly Hills Ninja. That's like my favorite Farley movie. I just think he's so terrific in that film. A great white ninja. Sony or US Sony release still in print, just expensive to import. Yeah, again, that's yeah. Hey, Hug Sister. Oh, look at that. I love you. I love you too, girl. So I've had the special mic effect. Hearts would come flying out of my hand. Hoss McPizza's here. Greetings, Hoss. Hope you feel me. Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, I was a wreck last night. Yeah, that night. Last week, y'all, if you weren't here in my night show, I had food poisoning that day. And it did not get better. Let's just put it that way. But I had to sort of, if you probably go watch how I'm signing off at the end of that thing, watch how quickly I start to say goodbye. Because that food poisoning was really kicking in. Yeah, Fish, you know, I mean, we talked about this. It was brutal, y'all. But yes, thank you. It's all good. It wasn't, though, until about Saturday, that was Tuesday night, y'all, that I ate something other than rice, toast, and bananas. That's the Brat diet. I don't do the A because I don't like applesauce, but I did the Brit diet, and it got me through. It got me through till Saturday, and then thankfully, when the big game came, I was eating chicken wings and chips and salsa and all that stuff. So, yeah, and good old burgers last night. So yeah, we're doing good, man. Let's see. Adrian actually asking what's Sue going to get. Like, I don't know. Like, Mama Blu-ray's over there. She know Mama Blu-ray. Adrian wants to know what's Sue gonna get? What's Sue gonna get? Hey, what's Sue gonna get? And these guys too. Now the Silver Crew. Tell him, Sue.
What's Sue gonna get?
What's Sue gonna get? I don't know. Hey, what's Sue gonna get? Well, there's only one way to find out what Sue and the Steelbook crew is going to get, and that is to go to our lovely, page over here and see what's coming out, what's on y'all's list. So look, we got some John. There's been a lot of John Carpenter love lately in the 4K world, and adding to it, we have vampires. Who's a big fan of that? John Carpenter's Vampires. There you go. You get a whole Tom and Jerry collection from Warner Archive. Yeah, I'm still waiting for Warner Archive to get off their patooties and do Mosquito Coast, man. Where's that Harrison Ford movie, Mosquito Coast? I want that. The Nice Guys on 4K. There you go. You may have noticed they were in the intro today. Last Voyage of the Demeter. 4K. And look, speaking of John Carpenter, got the Ghost of Mars. You got a little 2-pack of Carpenter there. Pretty in Pink on 4K. Philly. Oh, goodness. That one got to me. Hold on. Philly Day. All right. Let's try that again. Philly Day Standard Edition. Alice Sweet Alice. Got a little 4K. Galaxy of Terror. Roger Corman classic that James Cameron did the effects for. If you guys remember the worm scene, just that's all I'm going to say. Crazy. Played Again, Sam, little Woody Allen. Again, there's your Alice Sweet Alice. Got a little Arrow release of that. What else we got? Let's just scooch around here. John Cusack, always a big Cusack fan. One of his earlier movies, 87, Hot Pursuit. Another box of film noir. Gosh, what is like 20 of those boxes out now? Let's see. Racing with the Moon with Sean Penn. Anything else jumping out, y'all? Flesh and Blood. A little digibook. It's an old Rutger Hauer movie from the 80s, 1985. Also, Jennifer Jason Leigh is in that. Let's see what else. Some anime. Trapped Ashes 4K. I don't know what that is, but that's kind of a cool looking cover. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yeah. Flesh and Blood. There it is on Blu-ray. Twin Peaks, a limited event series. Oh, that must have been when it came back. So I guess they're releasing that on Blu-ray. Let's see. More anime. Dick Dynamite, 1944. 2003. And that's it. Let's see. And SHIT, the women, let's say 3 women, 1 beautiful crime. She is knit. So there you go. That is what is coming out today. If you were to go out into, I'd say the stores, but really it's just Walmart at this point. And you're not going to see a lot of stuff like Warner Archive in Walmart. I mean, if you do, it's like crazy. But there you go. Things like the John Carpenter stuff. That's kind of nice. The Nice Guys. I thought The Nice Guys was okay. I thought it was going to make me laugh more and be a better blend of comedy and action, but I thought it was a little, I don't know. Maybe now that I know the tone, if I rewatch it, I'll be into it, but I don't know. Who else has seen The Nice Guys and really thought it was like tremendously good? Or was it just okay? You know? I am still plowing through all my SAG movies too, by the way. If you've been watching my channel, I got a bunch of reviews that are popping up. Good stuff like that. So, you know, if you dig those things, go check them out. But there you go. So that's, you know, Steelbook Crew. Sue, what y'all gonna get? Galaxy of Terror. Somebody's gonna pick that up. I feel like one of our boys with the Steelbook Crew would snag Galaxy of Terror. You know, old Corman sci-fi horror movie with Aaron Moran from Happy Days. Joni is in that movie. It does not go well for Joni, is all I'm gonna say. Right? Nailed it, by the way. All you gotta do is play that scene without the sound, and I crushed it. Just saying. Okay, let's get back to it. Where were we? I hope I put a little flag on it. I did. Oh yeah, we did. Well, what's Sue gonna get? Thank you, Adrian. All right, so back to y'all. Say, sorry, Huck. I really want to study in there. My accent is not really. Oh, like study in the cafe. You can. It's okay, man. Come on. Oh, you want to study? You want to study there at okay, but I don't think your accent would have anything to do with your intelligence and them wanting to let you in. It's still like if you're qualified and they let you in, trust me, your accent will not matter, my friend. People are good at, I'm like really good at adapting at accents. I can hear pretty well with people with thick accents. My wife not as much, but yeah, man, like you come to the cafe, start slinging that accent around, I'd be like, I know exactly what you're saying. I'll fix you something, slide it to you, and you'd be like, nope, it's not what I ordered. And I'm like, give me a second try. No, but I got you, bro. Yeah, go. I mean, go study where you want to study, my friend. Hey, Huck, sister. That's right, Sister Huck is here. How many sister brothers do you have? Oh, yeah, I got the one sis on top. She's our beloved older sister. And then, of course, I have 2 brothers, Gary and Chris. My other one, Gary, we lost last year, though. So, so there's me and Chris and Leanne currently still here. We're the last ones hanging on, right, sis? What's Sue gonna get? Hopefully, your sister will see the Sue and Steelbook Crew. Yes, hopefully she saw that little bit, the legendary Sue and the Steelbook Crew section of the show. Captain America, you should take her to Paddington. I hear Paddington for his. I know, but I haven't seen any of the other Paddingtons. It just, I don't know. Paddington doesn't do anything. I didn't grow up with that character, reading that book, and we didn't read those books with Brooke, so I'm not. And actually, she's actually a good action girl. She loves a good action movie, and she likes the Marvel movies. So I'm letting her pick. And right now, she's the one leaning towards Captain America. So the dude just takes the girl to where they want to go. Happy wife, happy life. So I think Thunderbolts movie looks good and funny. Yo. I'm hoping that Jennifer won't make a Wheaties reference. Oh, Jenner. Right? I don't know. You never know. All right, so we're getting a little trailer specific. We'll go down it. So what I have here is my little cheat sheet there. These are here's all the movie trailers that I could recall and found These are all the ones that we got. We got Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning, F1, the Formula One racing movie, The Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four, Jurassic World Rebirth, How to Train Your Dragon, Megan 2.0, Novocaine, The Amateur. That was the least. I didn't care about that. Lilo and Stitch, though it wasn't a trailer, is more of a reference. Smurfs and Dupocalypse, where the zombies have to poo on you to kill you. Classic. So yeah, those are all the trailers that I caught whiff of during the thing. So yeah, the Jurassic World trailer, I think it looks really good. I mean, I'll be honest, I think it looks entertaining. I like all the dinos that are there. Like you always got to amp it up. Whatever that weird thing is behind the glass, all the things in the water chomping. I don't think we've really seen like that kind of, aggression and use of water yet. We've had a couple, popping out of the water and stuff, but I don't know. It looks like it could have some really exciting dino set pieces, and that's what I go to these movies for, is to see those things. So, if you guys like me, I think we're in for a treat. Let's see what else. F1, Formula One. Like, again, I'm not a big Formula One racing person, but it could be quite good. Like I watched Ford versus Ferrari, and that movie was amazing. And it wasn't just the racing, it was the acting and the story. Like, I love that movie. I got it on 4K over there. I couldn't wait to get that on a sale. I think it finally dropped to one of those 3 for 33s or something. I'm like, nah, done getting it. So hopefully if F1 is a mix of that and Top Gun Maverick, put that together, I bet you if you see that like on like an IMAX or something, it's going to be stupendous. So hopefully that will bring in an audience that doesn't see. You got to win over an audience that doesn't care for those things, like me. Like, I'm not a big Formula One racer, but and also, like, if people aren't into sports, but you go see a football movie, right? You've got to make those elements still entertaining for those who don't care. Like boxing. Look how popular Rocky is. If you're not a boxing fan, you can still love those movies because they're well done in the genre that they're made. So yeah, so I'm good on that one. Now, How to Train Your Dragon. Let's talk about that. So How to Train Your Dragon just looks like a shot-for-shot remake. It looks nice. It looks great. But hey, you know what? Here's why I do want it to be a hit. Because if Disney's going to keep milking a system like that and going, oh, look how good we can do, I hope Train Your Dragon just smokes them. Says, yeah, you know what? We're going to do it too. We're just going to copy you. We don't even care that it's obvious we're copying your format. That we take our beloved animation movie and turn, I think the one thing you can't quite make is Shrek into a real movie. I think that would be kind of, I mean, he's an ogre, but the characters in Dragon are humans, stuff like that. So, I hope it does good. I hope it shoves Disney's own format in their face and crushes it. Megan 2.0, I still haven't seen Megan 1, y'all. So I gotta see that. What I hear though is what people don't want that I think is happening is it's like a Terminator 2. Megan was kind of the creeposaurus in the first movie, but now Megan's sort of the good guy in this one, and then there's other evil robo girls that she has to take down. I don't know. I haven't seen the first one. I don't know if that's a cool thing, if that's a bad thing. Have y'all seen Megan 1, and does that plot device sound good to you, or do you want Megan to keep being bad? I mean, I would think it's like saying all of a sudden Chucky's a nice guy. It's like, I think you want him to keep being bad, right? That's why you like him. Exactly. Let's see. Oh, Novocaine. So Jack Quaid, speaking of The Companion that came out a couple weeks ago, Jack Quaid is killing it, y'all. I love Jack Quaid. He's in The Boys. He was in that he's in Novocaine, Companion. He does the voice of Boimler on Star Trek Lower Decks. I just love the guy. I think he's really carved out a nice niche for himself. Yes, he's from royalty. He's the son of Dennis Quaid. He even looks a lot like Dennis Quaid in the mouth. His smile is the exact same as his dad. And he's great. I just love what he's doing. I'm kind of excited for Novocaine. I think amidst all the other big things like Marvel and action set pieces, I think here comes this alternative movie, much like Companion, while all this other stuff is happening, like, you got Mufasa and Disney. It's like, yeah, but go see Companion. Go see that. Go ahead. I'll wait. Um, so yeah, I think Novocaine looks kind of funny. He's basically a character who cannot feel pain. So if he does anything to himself, I mean, that can be bad too. It's like, what if you step on glass, or you in the trailer he gets 2 arrows in his leg and he just sort of looks down. He's like, oh, come on. So I don't know what the end game for the movie is, like him having that ability, where they're going to go with that in the film. And I like that they don't show you all that, because trailers are the worst lately. But yeah. And anything else, of course, we've all talked about Fantastic Four. Thunderbolts looks good. Yeah. So that's it. Those are all the movie trailers that I saw. And that's what I think. So you guys let me know, and let me know in the comments which ones popped for you, which ones get you excited. Hasham, I believe it's over 200K for 4 years. Woo-wee! Hasham, if you're rolling in the dough, man, then you can go there. That's a chunk of change, right, Bonnie? Cool. Well, hello, Jane Doe. Nikki is here. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to the cafe, y'all. How it looks like watching Captain America Trilogy on a big screen. It looks fantastic. Yeah. In fact, I had to start watching. We're doing a Captain America stream on Mega Mike the Movie Man's channel next Monday, y'all. So one way or another, whether I see Captain America with my wife or the next day without her, I do have to go see it this weekend, because on Monday we're going to talk about all the Captain America movies and then rank them from our favorite to our least favorite. And I rewatched Captain America 1 and 2 yesterday. Still very engaging, man. Very well made. And that's another thing too. I don't think that I'll come right back to you, Tidbit, that Joe Johnston gets enough credit for making great movies. Like everyone just kind of goes, but when you think about them, I always had a good time at all three. So you have The Rocketeer, Jurassic Park 3, and now Captain America First Avenger. And I feel like no one remembers his name. No one talks about Joe Johnston, but he's made movies I like a lot. I like Jurassic. The reason I love Jurassic Park 3 is because they brought in the flying dinos. Like, that is something I was waiting for. The fact that we got those flying, size of F-16, animals. Like, that was great for me. Because the second one I thought was a little like Spielberg just phoned it in. I'll be honest. I felt like it had some really great moments, like that trailer that was falling off the cliff, or they're all hanging from, like, absolutely stunning Spielberg moments. But overall, I didn't think it had the same secret sauce that the first one did. So then part 3 just came, and it wasn't Steven. So they just gave it to Joe and said, have fun with this. I always feel like Joe knows how to have fun, and he puts that fun on the screen. So hey, Joe Johnson, if you're watching, dude, you rock, man. You rock. Hey, Jeff's mom. Hey, Mama Doe. Tom will be fine. He has the Force or something, right? Oh, I know. Of course. He's Tom freaking Cruise. So yeah, once he's done with Mission Impossible, I would love to see him do a comedy, like do that. People have talked about him doing the Les Grossman character from Tropic Thunder, but I mean, that's a long time ago too. Like you're not even attacking that character while it's still hot. So maybe just something different. That's a risky move. Like, I think that character's funny, but anybody that's going to the theater right now, like the younger audience, they are going to have zero clue who Les Grossman is. Absolutely nothing. So it has to be so if he did do that, it'd have to stand on its own. It could never lean on Tropic Thunder to be a hit, because look at all these movies that take forever to come out. And he wasn't even the lead. Like, it makes sense for Top Gun Maverick because he's still Tom Cruise and Top Gun was his vehicle, and but he was just a side, very small part in Tropic Thunder. And most people didn't even know it was Tom Cruise because he's under all this makeup and he's doing comedy. And it's like, who's that guy? He's funny. So yeah, he'll be fine, man. My dude will be good. Did you like the movie I watched for 50 weeks? Well, remind me what it was, but I can't remember everything. I will say, anyway, yeah, I'm sure I saw it, and I just can't remember. Yeah, so if any of you, by the way, are doing the 52-week movie challenge, it is Body Swap Week. And of course, Dave will let us know in a second what he watched, and I watched The Change Up. Okay, y'all, let me just tell you about this. Mama Blu-ray, you listen to this? Okay. So there's this movie called Change Up. Hopefully some of you have seen it. It's a raunchy comedy with Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds and the beloved Leslie Mann, who does a fantastic job, by the way. And of course, they body swap. You know, the boys body swap by pissing in a public fountain, which is kind of hilarious. Like, I don't care. Like, you never have to like read too much into the premise of how people swap bodies. Sometimes you just wish on a star, and in the morning, you know, they're switched, or I don't know, you know, whatever it is. It's always a silly gimmick, right, that causes you to swap bodies. So that this was theirs, and just to watch Bateman and Reynolds take on each other's personalities, it's just like watching Nick Cage and Travolta just chew up the scene, you know, in Face Off, because that was hilariously delightful. Same thing here, only with this one, they're comedians that are just have an absolute command of their comedic resources, right? And it was so funny. It's exactly what I wanted. It's just laugh out loud funny, kind of stupid in parts, but it was funny. It's you can't read too much into a body swap movie. You just have to go with it and go, was that funny? And there's a lot of heart at the end too. You know, you always have to learn a lesson. You know, when you swap bodies, there's always the learning of the lesson being the other person, so that when you go back, you appreciate who you were. And this is no different. Does those things too. And Leslie Mann brings a lot of heart, and I thought it had a very sweet ending. So yeah, so check that one out, y'all. Love it. Let's see. There's nothing I want on 4K this week. There you go. The only thing is The Nice Guy, but we're supposed to get a second side edition. Oh yeah, so you holding out for that one? Big old chunky set. Are you expecting John Ross turning the Red Hulk and Black Widow solo movie? Are you what? I mean, we already had the solo movie, so, and he did not. What you saying, Hisham? Are you expecting General Ross to turn into the Red Hulk? I mean, no, because he didn't. Yes, Mama Blu-ray, we love it. What's Sue gonna get? Love it. Yep, Leanne. So Sue is a beloved friend of the channel, and her friends, the Steelbook crew, they go out and they shop a lot on Tuesday. This is the new release day. I'm letting her know, in case, you know, I know you guys know, but this is the day new releases come out. And so that's why I put the show on a Tuesday, so we can do a segment about going out and looking at the new releases and things like that. So yeah, that's what we, you know, do to make them smile. And for Bonnie here, it always says it makes her smile. That is Bonnie's daughter, by the way. So Sue is Bonnie's daughter. So every time Bonnie shows up, the place lights up, because it's like royalty coming into the cafe. And you know, who doesn't want a little, you know, Mama Queen Blu-ray coming in the house? So, you know, and Sue's probably out the door. I mean, I know she's not shopping as much. I know she's, you know, holding back. She's being a good girl, paying off her debt and all that. But, you know, she's still got skills. You know, she does trade-ins. She gets gift cards. You know, Sue hadn't slowed down. Not at all. I know what I'm going to get tomorrow. I'm getting Alien Romulus Blu-ray. I haven't seen the movie yet. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Let me know what you think. I think it's a good movie. It's a greatest hits, though. Like, if you know all the other Alien movies, for me, there was just too many moments of, oh, that's from Alien. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's from Aliens. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's from Alien Resurrection. Oh, that's cool. Like, I was getting vibes from all the other movies, which I guess is okay, especially to new audiences who don't even know those movies. These would be wholly new things. And to them, it's just a cool compilation of stuff that looks kind of spooky and fun. So I only had one major issue with it, and you'll, I won't, if you don't know the cameo, I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it just, visually, it needed work. They didn't have the budget to do it right. I've got the film noir. Oh, look at you. Really? 13 coming today? Go get him, Moody. You a film noir buff, huh? Nice. Think F1 could be good also. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it could be surprisingly delightful. I've never seen the animated show How to Train Your Dragon. It's good. It's a good animated movie. Stacy's here. Hello and thanks. Stacy, looking forward to the new Naked Gun. Oh, yeah. And what are scenes you might think of that? Now, well, I mean, hopefully I won't even, none. I hope they're all new scenes, Stacy. That's what I think. Because I think Liam Neeson playing the dry comedy, I've seen bits of him online. There's something oh God, there's a clip of him with, you guys help me out if you remember, is it Seth MacFarlane? He's with another comedian, like asking him questions, like he's in an interview, but it's like You just have to see it. I forget what it is because it's just popped into my head. But his delivery of those things is absolutely hilarious. So I say, whatever they bring us, Stacy, I'm ready. I hope it's all new stuff and scenarios that we haven't seen. Frank Drebin. See, I'm a fan, even though the character. Leslie Nielsen, RIP, man. Leslie Nielsen was the great Frank Drebin. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what he brings to the table. How we doing, y'all? We got about 10 minutes before we sign off. Let's see, Collector. So keep them coming. This is your time, y'all. We've talked about the trailers. If if there's any other like non-movie related commercial you want to talk about, we can do that too. Like, the Dunk Kings were back, with Ben Affleck. Did y'all see that? Hang on, I'll talk about it in a second. Collector, I totally recommend How to Train Your Dragon. Gerard Butler is the voice of the father and also playing it in the live action. Yes, I think that's so good, Caveman, that, how do you not get Gerard Butler to go ahead and be the dad? I think it's perfect connectivity, So, yeah, let's go. So, so the Dunk Kings came back during the Super Bowl, and Ben Affleck and his brother Casey Affleck, they're going in there trying to get Jeffrey Strong out of his room, his waiting room, and he's in this vat of coffee beans, just soaking in it. Like, bro, what you doing? He goes, I'm getting into the characters. How long is it going to take? It's like, about another 3 more hours. I should be good. And then Casey turns to his brother Ben. He goes, I told you we should have hired Matt Damon, their friend Matt Damon. Oh no, he says we should have paid for Matt Damon, meaning Matt Damon was too expensive for them, so they paid for Jeffrey Strong instead. Jeremy Strong, what is it? Jeffrey Strong, Jeremy Strong. It's Jeremy Strong. I think it's Jeremy Strong. But yeah, so they pay for the wrong guy because he's too, it takes too long to get ready into character. Although Matt Damon is in, it's really good. There's a David Beckham twin commercial. Let's see, what was this one? What was the twin? I didn't write down what was the product. See, this is funny. Like, I just remember the twin thing. I don't even remember the product. But David Beckham realizes he has a twin, and it's Matt Damon. And when he meets Matt Damon, his name is David Beckham. But David Beckham is so clueless to like what a buffalo wing is. And my favorite line, you guys gotta see this trailer, this commercial, is David Beckham's like, these are buffalo. He goes, no, man, no, they're chicken. They're named after buffalo because they're from Buffalo. And he goes, but they're chicken. And Matt Damon he pauses for like 2 seconds. He goes, you okay, man? Like, because he's asking so many stupid questions about buffalo wings. And he just goes, are you okay, man? I don't know. It's one of those little things for me that I love. I thought it was hilarious. So that was one of my favorites. Just Matt Damon kills it. Sorry, now I'm going over some of these other ones. Of course, you have the When Harry Met Sally, which was a commercial for Hellman's Mayo, I think. She's having a sandwich. She reenacts her When Harry Met Sally Big O moment in the restaurant. And yeah, and then there's the girl. Oh, I knew I was gonna forget. It is not Sabrina Carpenter. It is. Who's the one from Madam Web? The cute hot girl. I feel like it's also S. Not. Anyway, so she's the one sitting at the bar that says, "I'll have what she's having." Come on. Oh, y'all help me. I know Caveman. You'll know. I can't remember her name. Is Sandra Bullock in your top 5 actresses? I would say she's up there. Without pulling any punches, I would say yes. Yes, very astute there, Stacy. I have to agree with you. Kyle, good morning. Oh, here we go with your 4Ks. You got your Nice Guy Goes to Mars, Chronos, Premium Pink, Constantine, Body Parts, Legend of the Falls Visit, and North by Northwest. Excellent. My North by Northwest says it shan't be here until tomorrow. So boo hiss, unless maybe I'm lucky and it comes a day early. Should Tom Cruise and De Niro team up for an action thriller? Nah, because De Niro's way too old to do those kind of movies anymore. I think it would be nice to see Tom in a team up, though. I dig where your head's at, Stacey. I think Tom Cruise he's kind of already got like a team. It is kind of team ups, but they aren't really, it's not really buddy cop because it's a full team. But yeah, if it's like a full on, you get him and Matt Damon or him and, somebody to team up, and one of them's very comedic. I think maybe, have Tom be the Tom Cruise, because everyone says, oh, Tom can only play himself. Fine. If that's the case, let Tom be the more, dramatic one, and then let, a Ryan Reynolds or a Jason Bateman or something like that. I think it would be super fun for an action, and making it like I'll even notch it up and say an action comedy thriller, because I think Tom needs to start bringing comedy into his oeuvre again, like Jerry Maguire and things like that, and Risky Business. Those things had some great comedic moments, but I do think a team up is good. De Niro's way too old, but I like the concept. Would you like a legacy sequel for The Rocketeer, where Billy Campbell comes back, trains a group of new Rocketeers? Look, I think yes, I think that's a great idea. I think probably throw that on Disney Plus. I think a nice Rocketeer, limited like 6 to 8 episode series would be super fun. And yeah, and have Bill Campbell come back, reprise his role, pass the torch, because you're going to need a young, get like Austin Butler, guy who played Elvis, something like that, a young actor who's kind of hot right now, to sort of take over the reins as the Rocketeer, someone who would bring in the youthful audience that, people think he's cute and adorable and hot and all that. So that's helpful to get eyes on the prize. But yeah, I would love to see the Rocketeer come back. That is a movie I think that was a lot of fun. That was just kind of a one and done. And then I guess it did well, but not super well. So they were like, yeah. I mean, Jennifer Connelly was in. Oh my gosh, she was so yummy in that movie. She's so good. 21 watching, 15 like. Let's go. Let's ratchet this up, y'all. Come on, this is y'all's morning show to get you pumped and ready, going, talking about stuff. And this is what we do, y'all. We get you moving, we get you grooving, and send you on your way. Huck, do you like the band Led Zeppelin? Oh yeah, I love Led Zeppelin, man. Now, I'm not going to say I love them in that I'm such a fan of them that I know all the B-sides and stuff. Let's just say, throw me a greatest hits Led Zeppelin all day. Yes, love it. Black Dog, of course, Stairway, Cashmere, things like that. Yeah, I do dig me some good Zepp, but I'm more of like a poser fan, because I'm like a greatest hits only kind of thing. She cruise pair with Glenn Powell. Ooh, for Hardy Hardy Boys. I think they're way too old for Hardy Boys, but I think it's kind of funny though. What if the Hardy Boys were old, like older? Although Glenn Powell's much younger than Tom, I think the Hardy Boys were closer in age, but it is kind of hilarious. See, that would be an action comedy. I like where your head's at today, Stacey. These are fun. Don Bluth, I think, was trying to get financing for live action Dragon's Lair. Dude, that would be so good. Why not? A live action Dragon's Lair. We've had Dungeons and Dragons already. Now we get Dragon's Lair. It's got dragon in the title. It's like a must. If it's got dragon in the title, I think we have to have it. Is my camera okay? Looks kind of okay. It looks okay. Let's see. He's supposed to make that movie in space. I know. I kind of don't want him to do it. I get it. It could be the most amazing thing we've ever seen. But when you're up in space, there's a lot of things. I mean, that also means you've got to get your crew up into space. So it's not just, an absolutely terrifying financial risk for a studio. Because if anything goes wrong, I mean, you are up in space. We can't, hey, hurry up and send a shuttle to get the boys, because, we have to show them something back on Earth. I mean, that's a commitment. I'll be there. I'll be the first one buying a ticket, going to see it. But I hope once he does his movie in space, come on back down, Tom. Let's do another A Few Good Men. Let's watch him just chew up the scene with a heavy hitter actor, and let's go, Tom. Do some comedy. I'm worried for my boy. He's too risky. He's 60. He's in his 60s now. Captain America, I could do this all day. Red Hulk, get off my plane. Exactly, right? Get off his plane. I watched Vice Versa. There you go, Fred Savage. No, that's a good one, man. A lot better than I expected. Cool. I vaguely remember that. I remember seeing it, but a long time ago. Was that from 86 or something? That's neat. Good job, Mr. Moody, for seeing that one. Favorite 3 body swap, Rags to Riches. Well, let's see. Well, Rags to Riches. I mean, my favorite is Trading Places. Love that. Love it, love it. I mean, Body Swap, you know, you got your Freaky Fridays and the horror movie Freaky. That was super good. I loved Freaky, man. The 4K never came down in price, so I just got the Blu-ray, man. Why not? You know, I just want to see the movie. The 4K and the Blu-ray is not so different that it changes my viewing experience of a movie. I haven't had that happen. I've had that maybe happen twice when watching a 4K where I really noticed such a difference that I was like, wow. Like, and one of them was Star Trek 2. Wow. If you guys have not seen the Star Trek 2 4K, holy hand grenades, y'all. That is a splendid transfer. Good gravy. And I did enjoy the change up. I thought that was really good. Yeah, so those are a few off the cuff. Yeah, I love Trading Places. This is the movie I watched for 2-week movie Body Swap is Prelude. Oh, Prelude to a Kiss. Is that, wow, that's a body swap movie? That's how long it's been since I've seen it. Do they swap bodies? Does Alec and Meg swap bodies? Prelude to a Kiss. I vaguely remember that. How'd you like it? Good morning, Mr. Juggalo. Your mom's here, tucked in the chats somewhere. So, how you doing, Jeff? What's your thoughts on face swapping AI for deceased actor figures? A recent ad for Terry Fox Run had the uncanny valley look with the dead eyes for Terry. I don't know. I'm just not like, just come up with new ideas. I like that we're able to use the AI in the movie. Like if the movie you're making, you got to AI your actor younger and stuff like that. That's cool. But once they're deceased, I don't know. I mean, I say no, but then sometimes it's kind of neat to see them again in their prime, and but do it respectfully. Put them in a scenario that just makes you remember why you love them. Like if you see if they AI Marilyn Monroe in something, I mean, just keep it classy and referential, you know, for that character. I don't know. AI, there's no stopping it. Yeah, whether I like it or not, unfortunately. So, but yeah, I don't know if it's befitting and appreciation is shown towards that character. I guess it's okay because it's going to happen anyway. Just don't muck it up. Don't muck it up. Dudley Moore comes back to life and 25 and super nice to everyone and gets really fit and good shape. Should he play the next Wolverine? Hell yeah, why not? He would play the short Wolverine from the Deadpool Wolverine, the little one, where he goes, oh, look, a comic accurate Wolverine. That would be Dudley Moore. And then, of course, he would like to do the author thing in there. You're a hooker. I thought I was just getting lucky. So good. Great program. Thanks, Zach. Thank you, Stacy. I went with, yes, Possessor. I saw that you went with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looked like a good choice. Was it creepy? I mean, the cover always looks like super. Is it a horror movie? I've never even seen the trailer for it. I always just see the cover. The cover looks wicked, right? Even though it's a charity, I think it's a moral dilemma considering technology of its kind was not possible in signing the name likeness before dying. Probably didn't think reanimation was possible. Yes. I mean, there's got to be checks and balances. That's why I hope, SAG-AFTRA and all these people, they're like, I was part of that whole thing, signing it. I signed against it, It's like, or if you sign for it, you don't just sign it away. It's something that you are paid residuals for every time they use it. Because sometimes, say you're in the Marvel universe, right? Here's an argument for it, right? You're in the Marvel world, but you're long since your prime, and you don't want to do them anymore. And quite frankly, like those actors just want to move on. And you just need a shot of Captain America, or you need a shot of so and so, and it's like a flashback or something, but they need you to look young. So they AI you. I mean, it's really just a special effect. And, for that youthful shot, and you move on. Great. Pay that actor for that moment. It's still their face. It's still them on the screen that you chose to AI. So they get money for that. What you can't do as an actor is just, and this is what we were all up in arms for, is don't just sign your name on the line. Says, yes, you can have, if you pay me $2,000 right now because you're hard up on money, you can have my face forever. That is not smart, because then they'll just start getting every actor to sign their face away for. I just made that price up. I don't know what price they're offering actors, but it needs to be. It should just be worth it to you. How about that? Like as unscrupulous as it might seem, it's going to happen. So as the actor who's getting AI'd, what's it worth it to you? I guess that's the real. How about that? So is $2 million. I think you have to be a really big actor to get paid millions, right? But maybe it's 10,000. Maybe you're an actor you just do cameos here and there. You're a character actor. They pay you 15, 20 grand, but you're a very popular actor. Maybe that's enough. You're like, yeah, that's cool. And when I'm dead, I'm like, it's not like I'm going to get residual checks. So sure. So maybe there's a price, maybe it's on a case by case basis. But I definitely think there needs to be proper compensation, not just, hey, you're on this movie, and because you're on this movie and you sign this contract, we have to get your face AI'd because you're doing this movie. Oh, no. Time out. I see what you're trying to do with that, and the answer is no. You can AI me if you give me residuals for the rest of my life. That's the way to go. It's a very deep, tricky thing with this whole. Here it is, y'all. Look, SAG after right there. I'm part of the dance. Oh man, maybe they want an AI chicken boy. I'll approve that for a couple of bucks. Or I'll just go do it, man. Yeah, I still got the look. Let's go. Let's say, hey, Jeff. Oh, dang, it's after 9, y'all. We will have to wrap this up in just a second. Was Susan Sarandon been good? Ripley episode? Yeah. I mean, she's a good actress. I don't see why not. She'd be good. I want to say thank you for liking the books that I'm reading now. Yeah, good. Yeah, good stuff, man. Keep reading. You're a voracious reader. I am a buff. Me too, man. Me too. For Noor, I recommend The Glass Alibi. Cool. Sorry, I'm just going a little quick, y'all, because I just realized we're having so much fun talking and yakking, sitting at the cafe. I went past my time. I think Tom Hanks is kind of the everyday man. A movie for Cruise would be interesting, considering most of Cruise's career lately has been the leading man, but early career played the everyday man. Yeah, that's a good idea. What if we put the two Toms together? What if we had a Cruise Hanks vehicle? It could be interesting. I feel like Tom would play the older. Tom Hanks would play the older brother to Cruise. Jeremy Strong, played the quintessential relative in Jaws, old-timey prequel. He could play. I talked about for Quint. Yeah, why not? I mean, we've had enough Jaws movies though, so let's give him a new vehicle. Jeremy Piven. Where'd that guy go? Something saying thank you. It is Sydney Sweeney. Sydney Sweeney. Yes, that's thank you. It was Sydney Sweeney that was sitting at the table. And I don't know what it is. I always do that. There it is, right there. Sydney Sweeney. Sydney, everybody, you guys got me. Yeah, she was the one sitting at the table saying, "I'll have what she's having." So that was pretty cute. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you, Nikki. Yes. Oh, you have a wonderful day too, my darling. Speaking about Valentine, what romantic movie makes you uncomfortable? For example, like First Sight or anything. What romantic movie makes me uncomfortable? I don't know if I've got to know. I don't know. I don't really have any. The only movies that make me uncomfortable are things like Terrifier, Saw, things like that. I just, those body horror movies. I can't think of a romantic movie that makes me uncomfortable because I'm pretty resilient when it comes to those things. Darling says, so glad I got to join you today. Thank you. Enjoy being part of your day. Mwah. Have a great day, darling. I'll text you later. Jeff. Oh, sorry. Do you think FX movie box set for an Arrow, even with Brian Brown, would do a commentary? Oh, that'd be good. I don't know how well an FX box set would do, but they did the Clash of the Titans and Wraths of the Titans box set. So if that did okay, maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's a nice deep dive there, Stacey. I don't know if there's enough fans of FX, but I got the little 2-pack over here that I like. So sure, maybe if it's probably not a big box set though, maybe if it's more of like just a regular nice slipcover, stripped down, but it's got a lot of good bonus features and commentaries, I think a 2-pack would do pretty well. That's an interesting one. Hey, ma'am, don't walk into a store and start playing Stairway to the Wayne's World. Hey, That was so good. Also, do you think Career Opportunities, upcoming physical media release, asked Frank Wally to do a commentary? I don't know. I don't know if they asked him, but I would assume that anytime they're upgrading these things, they always, if they're intending to even add new stuff, I'm sure they reached out. But if they're just repurposing the stuff because they don't care, then no. They're just like, yeah, whatever we have him on before is good enough. But yeah, getting him and Jennifer Connelly back to do a brand new, fresh thing, that'd be super great. Tom Cruise would have to stay there to pull his underwear down. Right? Yeah. Yep, in space. That'd be funny to do like one of those, in, like a space one, just floats by in his underwear. Hey, Michael, been good, bud. Sorry about to wrap it up, and thanks for jumping in here. Who would you cast in a Sea of Love remake? I don't know. Let's throw a little Glenn Powell and Sydney Sweeney, since we got her. Let's throw the two of them in there. What up, Huckster? Eli, what's good, yo? Everybody's pumped. All right, now we're just gonna do like turbo, y'all, because I got to roll. What, Mama Juggalo? Let's see. How you doing? Hey. What happens is Meg Ryan and Alec Baldwin get married in the movie, and the old man comes, kisses me. Oh, that's right. That's right. God, it's been so long. Yep. What are your thoughts on Better Man? I thought that was kind of weird, right? I mean, that movie didn't do well at all, which means they already had this plan. I think they thought it was just going to do better, because you don't have a Paramount Presents release so ready to go if you hadn't planned this. But I mean, it's fine. I don't care. It's I mean, they can put whatever they want on the label. It just seems like there's other things they could have chosen, like anything other than Better Man. Like, I haven't even seen it yet. Like, it could be a great movie. It just seems to not fit. I don't know. I mean, it's okay. I mean, they just put whatever they want on the label. It's fine. I would have picked maybe a more of an archive title. Possessor is horror. All right. It's Cronenberg. There it is. All right. Better new Norman Bates. Zac Efron, Miles Teller. Steve Buscemi's a little too old, for sure. But let's go Zac Efron. I think that dude's just full of surprises. I like the list. Thanks for tossing a list there. Adrian doing awesome. Thanks, my guy. Boom. Hey, we're getting the haze out. What's that? By the way, slap that like, y'all, because we're doing it as you go out the door. Slap that like. Always appreciate that. It's free of charge. It's a free tip for the house just by slapping that like. If you've seen Anthony Perkins movies, Remember My Name and Pretty Poison. Oh, I haven't seen either one of those. Those are some deep cuts for him. I've seen like Crimes of Passion and stuff like that, but yeah, no, not those two. In 1977, James Earl Jones, no to being Darth Vader voice. Who do you cast? Brock Peters. How about that? Because he had a great voice back in the day as well. Orson Welles was nearly voice. Yeah, I mean, I could see that too. Super late. Hey, what up, Wilkie? Good stuff yesterday, man. Let's see. I saw Tim. I know, that was so funny. He went crazy. He's like, "Is that Huck's movie? Is that Huck's movie?" I was so touched, Joel. I was like, "Oh, I texted him right away." I'm like, "Yeah." I was crushed though when he opened it, and it was one disc with 5. Was it 4? 3? I mean, there was certainly way too many movies compressed onto one disc. I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna look terrible." If it's 3, there's a chance it'll look okay. I just hope it wasn't a 5 movie. I can't remember how many movies was on there, but I believe it was at least 3. So we are pushing the compression on a DVD at that point. But I was very stoked he got it. It was super cool. I didn't even know there was a multi-pack of my movie out there. Did you hear the lady who's the voice of Bart is retiring after 35 years? Well, Nancy Cartwright is a gem and deserves her retirement. And kudos to her. She made a fortune and no one really knew her face. Hang on, I have to check something to make sure I'm not missing a meeting. That's right. I just got to do this real quick because this determines whether I sign off right this second. Okay. I have a couple of minutes. Oh my gosh, you guys are still coming. I would rather go to a resort themed as Fifth Element or Tron of the Haunting. Let's go Fifth Element, man. You got me dialed in today, Stacy. Yeah, I will go to a Fifth Element themed anything. The production design on that movie was bonkers, and I loved it. Tron's cool, but I think I would get sort of tired of just the same aesthetic everywhere. Whereas Fifth Element, I think just every corner you turn, there was something weird to look at. Fantastic question. That is such a great question. You are bringing the heat today, my friend. Look at that. Corey, hey. Okay, I think we're almost at the bottom. Boom. Hey. Listening during my commute. Hey, what's going on, Derek? Nice, bud. I hope this has filled your commute with great joy. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, man. Don't see you here that often. If you're always, got me in your ear holes while driving, I appreciate it, bud. Huck wanted to ask you, did you see I sent you about how the studio heads said they want to go back to the Future 4? They basically said F you to the fans, and the fans don't want one. No, I did not see that, but I think it is absurd to go there. I think it's a standalone thing. Just come up with something new, people. FX box set Arrow comes this year. No, so it is coming. Oh, it's a done deal. Oh, I didn't know that. With no Brian, how do you not get the one? We already lost one beloved Brian. And you got another Brian. And you got a Brian right here, aka the Huckster. So let's get the commentary, man. Come on, really? You didn't even reach out to Brian Brown. Well, all I can hope is maybe they dug through some archives and found some good stuff with both Brians on it. But that's just sad. Yeah, I mean, Arrow, come on, that's dropping the ball because Arrow's usually like number one when it comes to putting a set like that out. They're top drawer. Pair of Tom Hanks in a drama or comedy drama. Or drama. Yeah, they're both great. It's getting on the line because they figure a completist will buy it. Yeah, I guess. I am not one of those, Jeff, as you know. I just get the ones I want. I can't handle the whole. Thank God my mentality is not completist, numbered spines, gotta have them all. Oh, so happy that does not plague me when something like this comes out because, yeah, this would drive me crazy. I think it's an archive release. Okay. All right. Archive release. Be happy and do right, everyone. Oh, I love that, Mr. Moody. Thank you. Be happy and do right. Can I make that my new sign off? Yo, Derek, are you 14? You go to Japan, you pick a chaperone from all your movie characters and creatures ever. Jackie Chan. There you go. Jackie Chan's my chaperone because then he could keep me safe. Thanks. All right, y'all. We are dipping out of here. You have an awesome day. You guys too. Whoa, we did it, caveman. 20 likes, 24 watching. Thank you. Is that it? All right. Well done, everybody. Well done. We did it. The cafe was a success. It's just a rousing success because you guys. Thank you so much. I love it. I love hanging out here every Tuesday. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you had a good day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. To quote great Jim Carrey, no matter where you are watching this, thank you for coming back every Tuesday. So come on back next week. We'll keep doing it. We'll find something else to talk about. So actually, I'm going to sign off with you. All right. Here you go. To quote Just Moody, everyone, just be happy and do right. I love that. And with that, y'all, have a great day. Thank you to all my cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming by and sharing your time with me. So until next time, be safe, be kind. I'll see you on the next one.